On first down, it's Ward. It's made right side by Ioman. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's a first down for their running back. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down for Tennessee.
First down. First and 10.
Cougar 19. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Steady.
Throwing, Ward. That is called in at the 5. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
To throw is Ward. To the goal line and in. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his third touchdown catch this year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Something you did not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The drive begins with a run, and it's all. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 31, here's second and 3.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's going to be incomplete. And he'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We're back in Music City after this.
Come on. Set. 70.
On the ground, here's Sanders to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 4. He'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The Titans sending out their punter. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Cougar night.
Give up the middle with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
70.
In motion comes Andrews. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This one from just under 50 yards. That one is good. And the Jets are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll start at the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw is Ward. He'll air one out for Higgins. And this will be incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
To throw on second down is Ward. Middle of the field, he's got a Okonkwo. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. He'll be no gain on that one. Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing is Ward. He'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Off play action, it's Ward. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Okonkwo. Touchdown Titans. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it, and the Titans extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He finds Wilson coming across the field. Down the right sideline. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Jets. The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Jets are back within 4. It is 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And we've seen him take one back earlier in the year, and he just about added another one. He's proven to be someone to game plan against in the return game, and that was a heck of a run back.
Okay, ready? Let's go. Cougar 19, Rambo 80.
On first down, Ward. This one downfield for Okonkwo. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready up. Dragon 60. Here we go. Set. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. Again, working deep downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's a big one for Tennessee. It's a gain of 34.
Still 10 at the 14-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the jump.
2nd down, they need 7.
70, Timber Wolf. 19, 18, go.
Here's Ward. He'll set up the screen here with Dell. And he will score! Takedown! Touchdown, Tennessee. McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Titans are out to a 21-10 lead.
Titans 21. Jets 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
6-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 70, Buffalo 18. Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, Ward. He's got it at the 7. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Sanders will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Come on. 10 for 11. 65, yeah, 65.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's C.D. Lamb. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
First down, Jets.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Back to 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Neighbors in motion. They'll look to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. A A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete.
Not only does he let the ball go through his hands, he lets 6 points slip away with that drop. I mean, everyone else does their job. The ball's on target. Listen, this is the big boy league now. The reality is, you just got to catch the ball.
He's going to try it here again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be taken in at the 2. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out. At the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Chop alert! Ready!
They'll start this on the ground with Sanders. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 38 now, here's second and 5.
Here we go, set! Liking, trap 50, trap 60!
Now it's Ward. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and inches.
Go! Ready?
He's got his tight end. That's a Conklin. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big one for Tennessee. It's a gain of 43 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go! Cougar 19!
Running is Sanders.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
At the Jets 17-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the bootleg, it's Ward. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long.
Let's go now!
Out of the gun, Ward. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front. I think at At this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10.
In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Flush to his right. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, alert 33.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jeffrey Simmons. He works his way in and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they forced a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Ready? 70.
On 2nd down, here's Ward. Forced to his right. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Ward. This one intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Well, they just tried a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
On the handoff, this is Sanders. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
A run up the middle, it's Sanders. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Titan first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Titans. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hey, alert! Set. Kings, 180. Stop.
On first down is Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is L'Jarius Sneed getting home that time on the quarter blitz.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and a long way to go. Now Mayfield. His pass right side, caught by Lamb. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, New York.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
So Mayfield leads the group to the line. They'll go for 2. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready! Liking 18, Panther 60, Panther 60. Check, hurt, go!
They'll run the draw with Sanders. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
To throw on second down is Ward. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Open man, left side, he's got it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Here's a handoff to Sanders, running left. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the biometric. Ran up by the Lux Mesa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Ward. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down for Tennessee.
32-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Titans
Here we go.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
19 Tiger. Here we go.
Throwing is Ward. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Got it. Ready?
He'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6.
Viking 18.
From the gun, here's Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up
A
fourth
4-yard
down.
gain. It's fourth
And it seems
down.
like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A give. Here's Hall. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. And the 31.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Mayfield. Catch made right side by Wilson. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A give, left side, here comes Hall. Fighting for the goal line, he lost the football, it's out. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Very big touchdown there. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Jets. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Big play coming here for the Jets as they will set up for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
In motion, Lamb. Throwing is Baker. Rolling right, and that is incomplete. Well done by the defense, and this is going to stay a 2-possession game. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Let's go. Cowboys, go.
Now give on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
Tag. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Quick throw to RPO, and that's caught by Iomatic. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready, set.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
They'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Ready up.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Crack all 80.
They snap it to Ward. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over. Down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
This is 1st and 10.
Set. 180. What's that?
Here's Hall. And they'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to have the Jets first down. Gonna have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First down.
Throwing is Mayfield. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing, Ward. That is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Point it right. Hey, alert 33.
In motion comes Andrews. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
His kick is good. Makes the score Titans 41, Jets 38.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Okay, ready? Check, Panther. Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Rattler, 18. Ready, ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.
Okay,
2nd down, they need 7.
let go.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Let's go. Roll, 18 Cardinal, 18, go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
So it's a win here for the Titans. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round.